So we've just bought 60 vintage Coach wallets for our business, but the thing is that we haven't actually chosen these individually. So what we've kind of done is we've actually done a little bit of a blind buy mystery box for these wallets, and some of them not convinced they were actually a good idea. So instead of just doing a normal haul where I share what we've bought to sell in our business, I thought we could make it into a little bit of a game where we can sort the wallets into what we think will sell fast, what might be a bit of a slow seller but still profitable, what any wallets I'm unsure about, and then ones that I think might sit for a while and might have been a little bit of a mistake. So we've been wanting to bring more vintage luxury pieces into our business, House of Jamz, and we thought that Coach wallets would be a great way to do this, because not only are they really good quality, they're really popular, but they also are a really good entry level point for somebody who's wanting a more luxurious piece without having to break the bank or spend an awful lot of money. And especially with them being wallets rather than maybe bags, again, they're a bit smaller, so they're a little bit more affordable to more people. So as you can see, I've set up some baskets behind me to help me sort our wallets into our 4 categories. So just to recap, we're going to sort them into fast sellers, slow but still profitable, unsure about, and ones that we think were a mistake. And just looking at the big pile of Coach wallets I've just got down here, there are already 1 or 2 that I'm a little bit unsure about, but we'll get to that. So let's just jump into the first one, which is this one here. So I think this one will actually be quite a fast seller because it is the older Coach logo. Did a little bit of research with different Coach logos not that long ago, so there are definitely some here that are older than other ones. This one, very Y2K, which is obviously really in fashion just now, and I love the heart print on it, very neutral colour, and also love that it's metallic pink on the inside. So I definitely think this one will be quite a fast seller, so we'll pop that in that basket. Next one I'm going to go for is another one here with a lighter colour palette. So again, beige on the back, blue. This one, again, I'm not totally sure about. I think this might also be a more vintage piece because it has the logo with the kind of border around it. Really functional piece. However, the only thing I'm unsure about is the blue. People tend to go for more neutral colours, browns, blacks, beiges and things like that. And it is quite classic. So I think I'm actually going to put this one maybe into, will still sell and be profitable, but maybe a bit slower, just because of the blue. I think it's more of a summer piece as well. Next one, it's actually the same, similar style to that wallet we just had there, but I think it's a newer one because it's got the metal Coach logo there. Black, flap wallet, very classic colour, very wearable again. Really good quality leather and everything like that. Again, I think I'm also going to put that into the slow but still profitable, just because it's not super eye-catching, it's not super trendy, but it is still a classic Coach piece. I'm going to go for is this burgundy and brown zip-around wallet. So these ones I just think feel a lot more sturdy. So this one, brown on the inside, it's got a little bit of wear because obviously this one is a vintage one as well. I think just by looking at the logo, it's a little bit older. So again, I think this is going to be slow but profitable purely because of the wear on the inside. I think if it had been in perfect condition, it maybe would have been a fast seller. Then, oh, let's go for this one, a nice Y2K inspired one. So very Y2K 2000s with the big silver buckle on the front, black as well, so really, you know, flexible colour. Again, definitely think this is an older, maybe early 2000s piece looking at the logo, and it's really, really good quality, really in good condition inside. Again, black leather, really nice feeling black leather, so I'm definitely going to be putting this into the fast seller pile. So next one we've got here is a little bit of a different one, little square one. Brown leather, the gold sort of logo on the stud there. Nice, lots of different compartments to it. Now this one, yeah, I think this is also an older, sort of maybe early 2000s piece as well, looking at the logo. I'm also going to put this into the fast seller just because I think it's a little bit different, with it being a square wallet and again with it being a really wearable colour, the brown leather, and it's a really, you can tell by looking at it, the leather is just a really nice quality leather. So definitely going into the fast seller pile. Now this one here, I think just because it's a little bit plain, so it's basically just a black leather, almost long wallet, kind of I suppose, card holder, bifold card holder, probably unisex as well. I think it's got the older Coach logo on it, if you can see that. So I think it is, it's not a modern piece. So I think I'm going to put this one, maybe I'm actually going to be quite picky, and I'm going to put this one into the slow one, or the one that I think might have been a little bit of a mistake, just because it's so plain and boring and it's not obviously Coach. So it doesn't have the print on it, it doesn't have the logo on the outside. It could really be any brand looking at it. So I think it's going to take quite a while to sell. So that's going to go in the bottom pile, I'm afraid. Another black piece. Now this one, again, it's definitely vintage because it's got the older logo, black, so very good colourway, and it's got the Coach print on the canvas. However, again, and it's really good quality, I keep on saying quality, condition, really good condition on the inside. However, there's a zip pull missing on the outside, and I just feel like the black makes it just looks a little bit, not tatty, but you know what I mean, you can tell it's older. So I think I'm going to actually put this into unsure, because I feel like it's still a good quality wallet, but I'm not totally sure about that one. Next one, really cute one, little pink coin purse, or little coin purse slash card holder, because it's got wee slots for the cards. Now this one's definitely unique because it's got the little bananas on it, and I think it's more of a modern piece. So really cute, also good for spring summer, so I think I'm going to put that into the fast seller pile. Little brown, again, slightly different size from a lot of these. A lot of these are the longer wallets. This is a smaller one. So again, vintage, I think, or at least early 2000s because of the logo. Brown and canvas and leather, so really good colourway again. Really classic, nice zipped compartment. Little bits of signs of wear on the inside on the leather, which you would expect. So I think I'm going to put this into, I think it's going to still be profitable, but it might take a little bit of a while to sell, just because it's don't want to say boring, but you know what I mean, it's not got anything special about it. So pop that in there. We've got brown and like a purpley pink colour. And again, this is a more modern piece because it's got the more modern logo on it. It's a zip-around wallet. A little tiny bit of wear on the inside. So again, really good condition. So I think this one might actually be a fast seller, just because it's still a very wearable colour because of the brown, but the pinky purpley colour just gives it a little bit something different. So pop that there. Little brown leather and a canvas folding wallet. Really nice leather on the inside. I love that sort of tan leather. Again, I think it's a slightly older piece, but looking at the logo, and obviously it's got the logo on the front as well, and it just feels really nice. So I think I'm actually going to put that into the fast sellers, just because it's very classic Coach, the print's really obvious, and you can really tell even just by looking at it on the camera that the quality of the leather is really good as well. We'll grab this one next, which is actually quite a unique little piece. So this is a little card holder, really cute, really good, really good condition on the inside, but it's also got a nice little coin sort of pouch on the back. Now, I think just because this is so unique, it's got the older logo on it as well, so I do think it is vintage. Definitely a fast seller for this one, just because it is a little bit different, but it's also very wearable with the colours. So we'll pop that there. Another little key holder. So we've got a good mixture of bigger pieces like long wallets as well as little key holders and things. This one here, really nice and neutral on the outside, but if I'm correct, yeah, quite a lot of wear on the inside. So even though it's perfectly functional and everything, good quality leather, I do think we're going to put this maybe into I don't want to say it's a mistake, but that's sort of some of the things that happen when you do buy from like a wholesaler. You get a big mixture of things, and obviously you just adjust your prices, to accommodate. Some of these pieces, we'll be able to sell for quite a bit because they're unique, they're, really good, condition, vintage, all leather and things, and then some of them are a little bit worn. So probably pop that into the bottom category, the mistake category, just because of the wear. Next one we have is this cute little flat wallet, leather with the Coach monogram print, little pouch on the back, little zippy pouch on the back. More modern piece again, I think, but I actually think this, and it's really good condition on the inside, so I think I'm going to pop this into the fast seller category just because of that. Very wearable colours, but also great condition. So perfect for little bags and purses and things as well. Another kind of Y2K inspired one. So beautiful brown canvas and leather with the big sort of 2000s buckle on it, and it has got the older Coach logo, nice leather on the inside. So just purely because of the 2000s inspiration, I'm going to pop it into the fast selling pile. So next one we'll grab is this one here. Nice little cream zip around wallet inside, really good condition inside. And I think this is a more modern piece. But I think because we're coming into spring and summer and cream and white and everything is a little bit more popular in spring summer, I think it might be a fast seller just now, just purely based on that reason. Now this is a colour I'm a little bit unsure about, so I think I'm probably going to put this into the unsure pile. So you probably can't see too well on camera, but this is navy blue. So really good quality piece, leather, more modern piece, zip around wallet. A little bit of wear on the inside, as you can see there, but obviously still functions really well and everything. However, navy blue is one of those colours that I think some people really, really like it and really wear it a lot, and then some people just don't wear it. So I think this one is probably going to go in the unsure pile just for that reason, because I'm not totally sure how popular navy blue kind of really is. So yeah, I'll pop it there just now because I'm not sure. And I think I've actually got another navy blue one somewhere. But it's, yeah, here we go, it's a longer one. So very kind of similar-ish wallet, but it's a bit longer. It's got a front pocket in there, the logo on the front. Again, this one's really good condition on the inside. It's almost like new actually. But this one, again, just because it's navy blue, I think I'm going to put it into the unsure pile, just because I'm not sure about that colour personally. So next one we've got, really beautiful burgundy one. Again, I think this might be more modern because of the logo, but I love the burgundy with the gold. I just think it looks so classy. And again, it's got the front pouch, and I do feel like this leather is very different from a lot of the other leather like that. Those navy blue ones were kind of like had a texture to it, but this is a bit more shiny, but it's got the texture as well. It's just different, and it's not got canvas on it. And then inside, it's really good condition, and it's got the monogram print on there, and it's got the gold hardware. This is just really classy looking, so I think I'm going to put this into the fast selling pile just for that reason. So just to kind of check in with where we are with our basket so far, I definitely think our fast sellers, I've actually probably got the most in it by the looks of it, so that's really good. Obviously we'll do a little final count at the end and I'll let you know how many is in each pile. Another really nice kind of vintage one, black with the older Coach, the sort of swirly writing on it. I think if I remember right when I did my research, this is from like the early 2000s. So really classic colour, vintage, again really good quality leather and everything, really good condition on the inside. So again, another fast seller I think this will be for that reason. Now this is one I'm going to put into the unsure pile just because I don't know how many people are actually going to use it. So this is a travel document holder thing. So it's got two big sections like that where you can pop things. And yeah, black leather, again, really good condition. I think it's more of a modern piece. So just purely on the fact I don't know how many people are actually looking for one of these, I'm going to put it into unsure. Another vintage Coach cream one with the logo, nice silver logo, really good quality leather and canvas, and a little bit of wear on the inside. So I think for that reason, because it's vintage, but I just think because of the little bit of the wear on the inside, I think it'll still be profitable, but I think it might take a little bit longer to sell. Another one of our cream ones, we actually got like 3 of these or 4 of these. We've actually already sold one. So that's a good sign. So a few pieces won't be in this haul that were actually part of the box that we ordered because we've actually sold a few already. So one of them was one of these, which obviously is a good sign. So a little bit of, I think, on this side anyway, tiny little bit of wear on the corner, really good condition on the inside. So, and again, great for spring summer with the colourway. So again, I'll put it into the fast seller. And as I said, we've already sold one, so I think that's a little bit of confirmation that they do sell well. Another vintage brown canvas and leather one, really good quality zip around wallet, and this one's actually bronze on the inside. So I think for this one, just because there's nothing super eye-catching about it, I'm in between slow, because for some reason this one doesn't photograph very well. Like the other brown ones that I showed you that had the tan leather, they look really nice and rich, but I don't know if it's the colouring of this, it always looks a little bit washed out, so maybe I just need to look at my photographs. So I think it will still be profitable, but might take a little bit slower to sell, just for that reason. Another really nice kind of vintage Y2K one. This is kind of like a bronzy gold colour with the big buckle on the front. Again, oh, it's pink inside as well, which is really nice. Only thing about this one is there's a little bit of marks on the outside, obviously just from wear and things like that. It's like it's rubbed off, the metallic rubbed off a little bit. So I still think it'll be profitable, but I think for that reason it might take a little bit longer to sell, but definitely a good buy. Is the brown, dark brown, and canvas, leather and canvas one. Now this one, I'm not too sure of the age of this one actually. I can't see logo. Oh no, it's up there. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. So I think again, just because of the colourway, it's a little bit darker than really maybe what people wear now. It's not that rich brown, so I think it's still profitable, but might take a little bit longer to sell. Next one, a nice little cute pink purse. So a little kind of envelope style purse, leather, again a newer kind of one. So even though this one's got a little bit of wear on the inside, I'm actually going to put it into the fast selling pile just because of the colour, and as long as it's priced right, I think it will sell quite quickly. So got another pink one, nice bright pink one this time. Little purse with the section on the back, coin bit on the back. Again, a more modern piece, so again, I mean, pretty good condition as well, a little bit of wear. But again, if it's priced correctly, I think that will also sell quite quickly, especially for spring, summer. Then we have, oh, this little cute little key holder. Pink again, a lot of pink in this haul and sort of neutral colour, and pretty good condition on the inside. So definitely put that into the fast selling pile as well. So the next one, I wasn't really sure what this was until, or I have seen it before, but it's one of those little purses that when you open it out, it like opens out into like a little box like that, so you can put like your coins in it. So I'm actually going to put this into the bottom pile, this kind of mistakes pile, just because I don't know how many people are actually going to be looking for something like this, and it's not very practical. So can you imagine if you're trying to pay for something and your money is in this and you're kind of scrambling it out, it's not, yeah, it's just not ideal. So I think I'm going to pop that into the mistake pile, I'm afraid. Little red and brown flap purse, more modern piece again. We have a few of these but in different colours, so again a little bit of wear on the inside, but I do feel like this will sell quite quickly because we did sell another purse. I think it was this style of purse but in the brown and the red, so I think that's obviously an interesting colourway. So I think I'm going to put it into the fast selling pile, which has gotten quite big, as you can see there, which is obviously, that's what we want, that's good. Next piece, little coin purse, so dark brown canvas and leather. Now I think I'm going to put this one into the unsure pile just because it looks a little bit worn. So it's not because I don't think a little coin purse is a good piece, just because it looks a little bit worn. So I'll put that into unsure because I'm not totally sure how quickly that will sell. However, this little one, which is nice and white leather, another little coin purse with a little keyring on it, and it's also got a little slip pocket on the back. I think I'm going to put that into fast seller because it's white, it's leather, really good condition, and it's perfect for putting into like a little handbag and things like that. Then we've got another little key holder, canvas with a pink leather, and nice gold hardware on the inside of this one. So I think just because it is a little bit different and it's vintage, I think we'll put that into the fast sellers as well. We are over halfway, so that's good. There are a few pieces that I'm going to kind of show you just now, which I will put into the mistakes pile, just because there are things that need fixed on them. So for example, this is a really quite a different colourway and different print as well. So we've got dark blue with a kind of neutral grey colour. However, the zip's broken, so it doesn't do anything, so it doesn't close it properly. But apart from that, it's in pretty decent condition. So I'm going to put that into the mistakes pile just because it's broken, but if we can get that fixed, that would be great. So we'll put that into that pile, unfortunately. Another one, which was a little bit of a shame, again with the zip. This black one here, canvas and leather, really nice classic piece, but again the zip compartment on the inside. It doesn't like zip it closed. So we could sell it like this and obviously just, you know, adjust the price and be, you know, make sure we share that in the listing. So even just little things like this, like the little threads, these can all just be cut off and neatened up, which is such a shame because it looks like a really good purse just apart from the zip. So I think we'll put that into the mistakes pile as well, I'm afraid. So next up, we've got this little lime green and brown beige canvas and leather coin purse. I'm not sure about this one because a lot of these pieces, as I said, we have actually listed these already. This one has had so much interest, has had so many people favouriting it and things like that, but nobody's bought it yet. So maybe it is to do with the price. Maybe, I don't know, I thought I would have put this either into unsure or mistakes purely on the colour because I feel like lime green's a little bit tricky to wear and things like that. But actually, I think if we maybe get the price right, this might be quite a fast seller. So I've changed my mind on this one from what I originally thought, and I'm going to put it into the fast selling pile. Then I've got this piece here, which is a long not canvas, sorry, it's got like little separators in between each pocket, black leather Coach long wallet. So I think I'm going to put this into unsure just because I feel like it's not the typical Coach style, and yeah, again, I think it's going to be just a little bit boring. So I'm going to put that into the unsure basket. A nice light pink purse. So again, I think this would be really good for spring, summer. It's a little bit of wear on it, but again, as long as it's priced accordingly, I think that'll be fine. And yeah, and the coin part looks good on the inside as well. So just because of the colour and it's leather, put that into the fast selling pile, which is in danger of falling over now. Next up, we've got a brown leather and canvas one. Very similar. I think I've got one already in there that's quite similar. Just this one's got a little bit more wear to it. So again, I think I'm going to put that into still profitable, but might take a bit longer to sell just because there's a little bit of wear on the canvas, but still a good buy. Another one of these cream ones. This is an older one though, because it's got the older logo, which is a little bit faded. But really good, again, quality leather and things like that, bit warm on the inside. So I think I'm going to put this one into the profitable but slow pile just because of that, but it's a really good sturdy piece, and obviously the light colours are great for spring summer. Then we've got a little coin purse, another one that's like canvas and leather with the older logo on the front, a little bit of wear on the back but nothing major, and it's got the little coin, the little keyring inside. So I think I'm actually going to put that into fast selling as well, purely on the colour and the fact that it's a nice little handy purse. We've got another little zip around wallet, but it's a smaller one, so a more modern piece again, and it's black leather, a little bit of wear on the crease but nothing major. So I think I'm actually going to put this into slow but still profitable, just because it's, you know, nice looking purse, it's black but a little bit plain, so maybe not as eye-catching as maybe some of these other pieces. So slow but profitable for that one. Then we've got a wallet. Now I think this is one of the very few wallet kind of unisex or like maybe pieces that are more geared towards men. Blue and black leather, you know, really good condition and everything. I think it's a more modern piece, but I think I'm going to put this into unsure just because it's a wallet rather than a purse. So I think, yeah, unsure for that one. Another little black purse with the little stud. So again, a little bit of wear on the inside. So again, as long as it's priced accordingly, I don't think that'll hurt, you know, it being sold. However, I think I'm still going to put this into slow but profitable just because it is quite plain. There's not really the recognisable Coach print on it. It's just got the logo and it's black. So I think we'll pop that there. Then we've got a brown one, similar style, but this one has the Coach print on it. So that might sell a bit better. Definitely more of a modern piece because of the logo. A little bit of wear on the inside, but I think I'm still going to put it into a fast seller just because it has the Coach print and it's brown and black rather than just black, which I think is a little bit more popular. So we'll add that to our fast selling pile. Then we've got a couple of more pieces that I think might need looked at. So we've got a long wallet, kind of version of that one that I just showed you there, black and brown. However, the inside of it, it's like it's peeling a little bit, so need to look and see if I can fix that. So because of that, I think I'm going to put that into the mistakes pile, I'm afraid. So our next one is a nice little brown flap wallet, more modern one again. I think it's got really, yeah, pretty good condition on the inside, which is great. Only thing here is that the zip is broken on the back, doesn't zip it up properly. So again, no, I think because it's the back, it's not the main part of the purse. As long as it's priced accordingly and you're upfront about it in the listing, I think it will still sell, but it might just take that a little bit longer because of the zip. But it's because of the colour. I feel like the brown is quite desirable. Then we've got this one here, which is cream with pink and white stripe. Now, really good condition on the inside, and I think it is an older piece. However, I feel like the outside looks a little bit like it feels like it needs a good, I don't know if it would be, if it's the leather rubbed off or if it just needs a really good wipe. So I think because of that, I think I'm going to put that into unsure. And then I've actually got another version of that in a slightly darker kind of version with the Coach logo on it. However, again, the zip. This one actually, the zip's stuck. It won't. So maybe if we can get the zip moving, because the actual zip looks okay. It's just the actual zip pull that looks a little bit like stuck. So I'll put it into the bottom pile just now, just because of the zip, but maybe we can fix that one. And then we've got two more, which are actually the same. And they do have the same issue with them, unfortunately. So I don't know what it is that causes this, but on the inside, it's like the leather is getting stuck to the plastic and it's like causing it to peel off. So I know we can clean this area up, but I'm not entirely sure how to fix that. And it's such a shame because the rest of the wallet is in really good condition. Like the zip's fine, the coin compartment's fine, the outside of it looks like new, and it's the same with this one, looks new. It's really just, you know, the inside, and I do think it's because of this plastic thing. It's like it's getting stuck to it and then ripping it off. Maybe a little bit of a design flaw there, especially if it's a purse that's been sitting in the heat and things like that. But the actual coin bit and everything, the outside is perfect. So we can fix that. I'll put these in mistake just now, but I do actually think they would be then move into either slow but still profitable or even a fast seller if we can sort that out. So we'll go in the bottom basket just now. So in our top pile here, fast sellers, we've actually got 23 wallets, so a big chunk of our original 60. Now, one of the main things that I feel about this pile of wallets is that we've got a good mixture of quite desirable colours and fabrics and materials, but also entry-level pieces as well. So I do feel like the little coin purses and things are probably fast sellers because of that. So in our slow but still profitable pile, we've got 13 wallets. So again, really good buys, but maybe just not quite as quick to sell. Then in our unsure pile, we've got 8, so not that many at all. And a lot of these I really hope I'm wrong about. It's just that it's either items or colours that I'm not totally sure of. So fingers crossed I'm actually wrong. And then we also have 8 in our mistake pile. However, I'm really hoping that a couple of these that are in the mistake pile, I'll be able to sort them out and get them moved up into the fast seller pile. So 8 actually out of the total 60 isn't too bad. And as I mentioned before, we have actually sold a few wallets already, so those would obviously definitely be in the fast selling pile, so that would obviously make that a little bit bigger as well. So out of the 60 wallets that we originally bought, I would actually say that around about 40 we were super duper happy with and confident with. And then obviously the other 20, there's a few little bits of question marks there, and then a couple of little repairs. So hopefully I'm wrong about the ones that we're not sure about. As I mentioned before, these are actually all listed on our store, House of Jamz, on our vintage store, our Depop store and everything. I'll leave that link below if you do want to have a little look at them. So I'd love to hear what you think. Out of all the ones that I sorted out, is there any that you really agree with or disagree with? Was there any of the ones that I put into the mistake or the unsure pile that you think, no, actually those are going to sell really, really well? Comment below and let me know. I'd love to hear what you think. So yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how right I am about all these when we actually start selling more of them, and of course I will probably share that in a future video. So if you found this video interesting or useful, make sure and hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos, and I'll see you in our next one.